Stephanie Milky here, aka KetoMOM, or often called mom, sis, Steffi, daughter, wife, aunt, and friend. Just like many of you, I carry a lot of titles. My favorite title is mom. I should probably say wife, which takes a lot of my time. But let's be honest, if you want to do something and do it well, you will make the time for it. Commitment is hard because we find ourselves overcommitted, but when you practice prioritizing, you will find out what is actually important and what you can let go. With the KetoMOM podcast, you will learn together how to manage our time, commit to the most important things in life, and I will equip you with the tools you need to feel qualified each step of the way. My name is Stephanie Milky, and welcome to the KetoMOM Secrets podcast. Hey everybody, welcome to the KetoMOM page. My name is Stephanie, and I hope you're having a great day. We are having a great day. And we had a daughter have surgery today. She actually had her wisdom teeth taken out. If you go look at my stories, you will see the gigantic wisdom teeth that I cannot believe was in her mouth. But we're having a great Monday. If you're tuning in live or if you're listening to the podcast or you're watching me right now, it is Monday. I love Mondays. And I actually feel like even though we had to do a little bit of teeth pulling, our day's been going great. So how are you? Where are you tuning in from? I'm tuning in from Minnesota. The conversation is geared around kids today because as I was sitting in the waiting room, and I often get the question, how do I help my kids, specifically daughters? And I'm not telling you from me. The question I was asked today, and I'm often asked is, hey, how do I have a conversation with my daughter? I'm not saying it's all daughters, it's any kids, without giving them a complex. How do I talk about being healthy? Because for whatever reason, as parents, some people are afraid to talk to their kids about being healthy or getting in shape or not eating so much sugar because I don't want to help make my kids have any issues. That has been the question of the day. And since I have 4 daughters, I'm going to give you some insight, not from a doctor's point of view, although I don't feel like doctors help a lot of obesity, but that's just my point of view, unless you go to a specific doctor. And so real quick, thank you for tuning in. At any point in time, you can scroll through the page for the last 8 years, and there are recipes, there are keto tips. You can send me a message, you can ask questions below, and you can always go to ketomomsecrets.com. Now, the question is around keto and kids, low carb and kids, a diet and kids. And I'm going to say, don't ever say to your child that you need to go on a diet or your teen or your preteen. So having 4 daughters, I tell people you need to lead by example. And if you can lead by example with the words that are coming out of your mouth, with your actions, with helping them see you do the things, moving your body, choosing better foods, drinking more water, working on your mindset. Listen, I know you've heard this, but often more is caught than taught, right? Your kids aren't necessarily going to do what you say. They should, but they're also going to do what you do. So they're going to eat like you eat. They're going to either work out or not work out like you do. They're going to watch garbage stuff on TV if you do. I'm just being real here. Please don't hate me. They're going to read if you read. They're not going to read if you don't read. Now, listen. Oh, I say that a lot. I shouldn't. I will tell our teens, hey, we have a book for you. Here's a book that we want you to read. I want a book report. That's different. I'm a homeschool mom, right? But in general, the concept is this. Your kids are going to do what you do. So all I want is for parents to hear me say something, and it's very important. The words that are coming out of your mouth and how you view your body and how you talk about it is exactly what's going to happen with your kids. If you're constantly saying, I'm fat, I'm on a diet, I can't have that, I'm on a diet, oh no, oh, I have to go to the gym, I hate this, or I hate how I look, or I look so fat, like everything that you say and do, your kids are watching. And if you say, I'm on a diet, I can't have that, your kids are thinking that same way. And what's going into their brain is, oh, I'm not going to eat that. That's mom's diet food or that's dad's diet food. Oh, going to the gym is painful. Clearly my parents hate it, right? Or whatever the case may be. So it's really not the question of how do I help my child get healthier? Well, it is, but it starts with you, right? And then listen, you should never have, you should never be afraid of having a health conversation with your kids. My husband was reading something. I can't remember anything specifically about the statistics, but the statistics are wild. And like the amount of obesity just in the United States, that's not even the world, in children is a lot, right?
It's becoming a challenge.
It's a huge challenge. And I often think parents just don't know how to have the conversation. And I don't want to say it's an excuse, but I get it. You're like, I don't want to give my daughter a complex. I don't want her not to eat. I don't want her to hear me saying, I don't want her to think that she's fat, right? That's not the case. What we've done with our 4 daughters is we have led by example. We're not perfect. I don't think our girls have ever heard me call myself fat. Do you? I'm not overweight, but like, there are times where I know that I'm doing better. There's times where I'm not. There's times where I've been in better health, and there's times where I've not, right? But I've never complained about it. I would just really challenge you to think about this. You're in control of the food that you buy. You're in control of the food that's in your home. You're in control if you go through a drive-through. You're in control of prepping your meals. Like, you're in control if you give them pop and juice, or you say, hey, we're going to drink more water as a family. You're in control if you sit and watch TV and play video games all day. If you're like, hey, let's all go outside and go for a walk. Or like, shut off the screens. Why don't you guys go play? Right? And it starts with you. And the conversation is huge, because think about this. If you can set your child up for success right now, and you lead by example, and you talk to them about choosing healthy foods. And what we did years ago when Steve was really like, I want to lose some weight, is we never said, Dad's on a diet. What we did is we said, we're all going to get healthier together. We're going to work on eating more vegetables. We're not going to buy as much sugar. You can have treats at grandma's, but we're not buying all the junk and keeping in the home all the time. We're not perfect. And sometimes you can go extreme with this, right? So there's parents that will say, I don't know what to do with my kids. They just want a cookie, and they get mad at grandma and grandpa. And we've been there too, because in the very beginning, we would tell family, nope, we're not eating that. Nope, no ice cream. And we've come to this fine point where you can be in control of your home, and you can help coach your kids, especially teens and preteens, but they ultimately have to make their own decisions. So for example, when our girls would go to a party, or grandmas and grandpas, they would go eat something, and they would, like for instance, at my birthday party 2 nights ago, if they would have ate, a whole bunch of cookies and cupcakes and special K-bars, and that night before bed, they would go, hey, my stomach hurts. We would have just said, how many treats did you eat? Well, I ate this and this and this and this. And I would have just simply said, man, do you think that was a wise decision? No. All right, next time, let's just choose one. How about 1 cupcake? When you go to the birthday party, how about 1 piece of cake? You don't need to go back for seconds and thirds. Same with you adults, right? There's no shortage of stuff everywhere. So here's what I want to help you with. It is important that you lead your kids. Kids, teens. It's important because you choose the food that's in front of them, and take them along with you and say, we're going to do this together. Our family is going to get healthier. You know what? Why don't we all do this for the next 30 days? Do you think that we can get rid of all the pop and drink more water? Hey, do you think that we can get rid of the ice cream that we have every night, and we'll only have ice cream on Saturday with grandma? I don't know why I always say grandma, because the grandmas in our life like to eat ice cream. So I really hope that helps you, give you more of a concept. And even teenagers, if you can set them up right now and have honest conversations, like we talk to our girls about everything. So it might take a little bit of time to sit them down, but like, hey, I want to set you up for success right now so that you don't have to deal with this when you're an adult. Hey, I want to help you get stronger. I want to help you realize how important it is to move your body. I want to help you with your mindset. Hey, I want to help you really with your food. I'm not calling you fat. I'm not saying this. I want to help you so that when you're an adult, this is one less thing that you have to deal with. Make sense? So I hope that was helpful. I get that question often. People say, Stephanie, are your kids keto? And I say, no. I'm not even keto. I drink ketones. I eat carb conscious, low carb. I do the best I can. I like to eat protein. I drink water. I move my body. I work on my mindset. I drink ketones every single day. So do my kids. So that's a parental choice. It's my choice. Our choice, because my husband's over there. But in general, here's what I want you to know. I'm always here to help. You can reach out with questions. You can go to ketomomsecrets.com, click on mindfulness, or maybe it's labeled book club. I keep forgetting what it's called, but there's a couple options. You can click on how to get started, recipes, ketones, book club, whatever it is that you need. I would love to help. Thank you for tuning in. We are heading to CrossFit. We're going to go check on our daughter that just had her wisdom teeth removed. We do have a fun promo going on with some keto kick and ketones. So if you've never tried ketones at all, like ever, well, if you've tried them, you should grab the 30% off. If you've never tried them, we need to chat. If you've never tried my mom fuel, why don't you post, what would be a good, right, never tried below.
Or send you a message.
Or send me a message and we can chat. Because you want to try them. They're super great.
Or if you want to know more about the promo.
Anyways, if you want to know more about the promo, post promo in the comments. We've got a couple more days of 30% off. Post never tried or send me a message and I'd love to give you some insight of why I drink ketones and how they work. I've been drinking them for 8 years. They're pretty amazing. And I've been on a lot of phone calls and having some great conversations. Tonight, I have a team Zoom with my team. We do it every single week. Super fun. If you're like, what is your team? What do you do? How do you work from home? Why do you have so many friends? A lot of it's from our company and our business and what we're blessed to do. So if you're looking for an opportunity based around ketones and education and my mom fuel and you and I working together, post $1 Keto Club. You could post $1 Business Club, whatever you want to post.
Type in work from home.
Work from home.
Yeah,
Type in work from home. Otherwise, send me a message. I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for tuning in. Your presence matters. I love seeing all of your comments because I feel like I'm not yapping at myself. So have a great afternoon. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.